Alright, what's up everybody? It's a Casual Fan back for another video. Today in this video, I'm going to be doing my full first round mock draft. Today is draft day, and today is also another day. It's the first time I'm making a video on this channel after my 1 year anniversary. So I've been doing videos for a year. So if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe down below for more videos just like this, all NFL offseason long, as well as NBA videos and all that kind of stuff. Be sure also to follow my TikTok. I'm pretty much way more active on TikTok than I am on here because I'm almost at 1,000 followers there, and I'm really trying to grow on TikTok. But I'm also trying to grow on YouTube, so I gotta be more consistent on YouTube. But anyways, let's get into this video. So I just whooped out the 2022 mock draft simulator brought to you by Pro Football Focus. It'd be nice of you guys to sponsor me, but you know what? Anyways, let's just focus on this for now. On the clock are the Jacksonville Jaguars. Actually, I forgot to mention, I'm actually not even going to be watching the draft because I have a track meet. So definitely on the bus ride back, I'm going to be, watching the draft. But anyways, let's get into this. First pick on the clock, the Jacksonville Jaguars. Obviously, I think Jaguars fans would love a high prospect pick like Aiden Hutchinson or Derek Stingley Jr. or any tackle. But reports are coming out and saying that Trayvon Walker is going to be their guy. So, personally, if I was a Jaguars fan, I would be riding against this. But you know what? I don't make the rules. It really looks like you guys are picking Trayvon Walker, and I'm going with Trayvon Walker for pick number 1 to the Jaguars. So with the number 2 pick in the draft, there's no doubt about it. It just makes sense. But Aiden Hutchinson is going to the Detroit Lions. Look, he went to Michigan. He already said that he has a lot of family in Michigan, and he would love to go to the Detroit Lions. I think Dan Campbell really just fits Aiden Hutchinson like that tenacious Lions team. And I'm actually high on the Lions as a Packers fan. I actually think that they are the best bad team in the NFL, if that makes sense. So I think Aiden Hutchinson, the Lions have a good future with him. It just makes a lot of sense. So I think Aiden Hutchinson is going to go to the Detroit Lions. All right, so we move on to the 3rd pick in the draft, and I think that this should be the number 1 pick in the draft. I think the Texans deserve the number 1 pick in the draft. Their need is every position. I'm looking at it right here. It's every position. So I think, man, I'm going to be honest. The number 1 thing that you need whenever you're trying to build a good team up from the ground up is a good offensive line. And that's the first thing I can think of. It's definitely not quarterback, and that's what the New York Jets need to learn. So I'm going to go with Charles Cross, the tackle from Mississippi State. I think he's the best available prospect. I think he goes here. And, yeah. And next up on the clock, we just got the New York Jets. Let me just be straight up. There's a lot of places that they can go here, but I think a good cornerback, a good solid lockdown corner is going to be where they want to go here. I think they go Ahmad Sauce Gardner from Cincinnati. I think it just fits well. And if you get a lockdown corner with a lot of swag on that team and possibly try reeling Deebo Samuel in, I think... All right, next up on the clock, we got the New York Jets, and I think it's very simple. You got to go offensive line here because, it looks like Daniel Jones is going to be coming back for another year of just torture on the New York Giants. So I think the one thing is, if you want him to succeed, protect him. So I think they go Evan Neal from Alabama here. Next up, we got number 6. The Carolina Panthers are definitely going quarterback here. I'm going to say it right now. I think they go Malik Willis, quarterback out of Liberty. I think they go here because, look, I think we've all seen the notification. The Carolina Panthers called all 31, except them, all 31 NFL teams inquiring about their quarterback. So that means, yes, they called, the Buccaneers about Tom Brady and the Packers about Aaron Rodgers and, the Bills about Josh Allen, the Chiefs about Patrick Mahomes, all about that. So they are so down bad right now. I don't see a scenario where they don't draft them. Coming in at number 7, I'm going to have Derek Stingley Jr., cornerback from LSU, going to the New York Giants. Now, I don't even think that this pick is going to be here necessarily, mainly because there's going to be so many trades just up and down in the draft. So I don't know, but I think, I'm doing a no-trade draft, so. Number 8, I think this is where Akeem Ekwonu goes, the tackle from North Carolina State. The Atlanta Falcons are just like a mess in general, and I think Akeem Ekwonu can be a guy who can definitely service them while they're going to be in a mess. Number 9, this might seem a little bit down from where he should be, but I think Kayvon Thibodeau goes to the Seattle Seahawks right here. The edge rusher from Oregon. You know, the Seattle Seahawks, they need a lot of things, maybe even a quarterback, because, I mean, I could see if Malik Willis drops here, then maybe the Seahawks will take him, but I definitely think Kayvon Thibodeau fits on the Seahawks. And then, number 10, I'm going to have to go with Kyle Hamilton, the safety out of Notre Dame. Look, they have 2 first-round draft picks in the top 10 categories, so I think the Jets have a lot of potential here. And if they do this right, if they go Ahmad Gardner and then Kyle Hamilton, have a very young secondary with a lot of talent, a lot of speed, a lot of tenacity, I think the Jets can have one of the best drafts in the entire league. So if you do this right, I think you can definitely be improving New York. Or just trade those picks for Deebo Samuel. It really doesn't matter to me. But anyways, let's go from 11 to 15. We do it a little bit faster. Wide receiver from Ohio State. I think Garrett Wilson goes here to the Washington Commanders to help out Carson Wentz to give him just a nice situation. Then at number 12, I think Trent McDuffie, cornerback from Washington, is going to go to the Minnesota Vikings. I really like this pick a lot. I think his playstyle fits, and I think, the Vikings' secondary is going to be lacking next year. So, Trent McDuffie definitely works. Number 13, the wide receiver from USC, Drake London. He reminds me a lot of Michael Pittman. That's his NFL comparison for me, at least. I think he's going to go to the Texans, and I think he's going to shoot himself when he finds out he's going to the Texans, but it's a good pick for the Texans, just not for Drake London. And then at number 14, the Ravens, I think they could definitely go defensive line here in Devonte Wyatt from Georgia. It fits a lot. And then number 15, I'm going to have to go with Chris Olave, the wide receiver from Ohio State. I obviously want him to drop down to me, to the Green Bay Packers. Hopefully the Packers trade up, and I'm going to be getting into that in a little bit. But I think Chris Olave really does fit a lot on the Philadelphia Eagles, and I think he can really stretch the field and give Jalen Hurts some opportunities. Okay, at number 16, I'm going to have to go with Bernard Raymond going to the New Orleans Saints, the tackle from Central Michigan. It makes a lot of sense to me, at least. I think, the Saints failed to protect Jameis Winston last year, so I think they're going to definitely have to protect Jameis Winston this year in order for them to be successful and have a chance to make the playoffs. Moving on to number 17, I think the Chargers are one of the most complete rosters in the NFL, and for that reason, I don't think they're going to take any surprising picks. I think they're just going to take whoever's best available or just trade out of it. So I think they go Jameson Williams, the wide receiver from Alabama, even though I want him to fall to Green Bay, so hopefully we better trade up for that. Number 18, I'm going to have to go with Devin Lloyd, the linebacker from Utah, going to the Philadelphia Eagles. Number 19, I'm going to have to go with Tyler Smith, the tackle from Tulsa. Number 20 is going to be a little bit of a more interesting pick. It's going to be Kenny Pickett going to the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Pittsburgh Steelers, they definitely need some offensive linemen as well, so it wouldn't surprise me if they go there in that route. But Kenny Pickett also wouldn't surprise me either. And then number 21, George Karlaftis. I kind of have him falling in this draft. I don't think he's probably going to fall this down to 21, but if the Patriots do snag him at 21, it'll be an absolute steal. I'm telling you right now. And then finally, at number 22, here comes the Green Bay Packers for Las Vegas, because of course we have to trade our number 1 wide receiver, Devontae Adams. But Treylon Burks, wide receiver from Arkansas, is the guy that I want. And it's the guy that I don't think we're going to get, because I think we're either going to trade out of it or trade down. Look, if I was a GM, I would just have to go back-to-back wide receivers, just take what we can get. But, Matt, listen, as long as we don't go back, as long as we don't pick a quarterback, I won't be shooting myself on draft night. So that's what I'm going to have to go with, Treylon Burks. Moving on, number 23, I'm going to have to go with Tyler Linderbaum, the center from Iowa, best center in college football, going to the Arizona Cardinals. It just makes so much sense. It makes so much sense. Number 24, I'm going to have to go with Nakobe Dean, the linebacker from Georgia, going to the Cowboys. Number 25, the Buffalo Bills are going to select Kenneth Walker III, the running back from Michigan State. He's projected to go in the second round, but I think Kenneth Walker III is easily the best running back in the draft. He is amazing. Number 26, I'm going to have to go with Sky Moore, the wide receiver from Western Michigan. It just makes a lot of sense to me because, A.J. Brown might be leaving, and I think they just need to build up that wide receiver core, as well as Julio Jones might be leaving as well. Number 27, I'm going to have to go with Zion Johnson, the guard from Boston College, because that Tampa Bay Bucks offensive line is kind of, starting to decline. So they definitely need to protect Tom Brady for another year. And then finishing off the draft here, let's take a look at number 28, the Packers. I think they're going to take wide receiver George Pickens from Georgia. Well, I don't think it's going to happen because, the Packers just are not very good at drafting. But that's how I'm going to go with number 28. Number 29 and 30 are going to be back-to-back Kansas City Chiefs picks as of right now without trades. So I think they definitely go with both the defensive picks. I don't think they're going to go wide receiver here. I think they're going to go Lewis Klein, the safety from Georgia, and I think they're going to go Jordan Davis, the defensive lineman from Georgia as well. So that's definitely for sure. At number 31, I think the Bengals are going to go with Trevor Penning, the tackle from Northern Iowa. The reason why I say that is because they don't necessarily need a tackle, but they need offensive linemen. So I think Trevor Penning is so versatile that he could play literally anywhere on the line. So I think you could just put him anywhere and he's going to be able to work with it. And then number 32, the Lions. They can technically go anywhere. It wouldn't surprise me if they go like Desmond Ridder or just like another quarterback to accompany Jared Goff. But I think they're going to have to go with a corner with Andrew Booth Jr., the corner from Clemson, falls down this late. Take him. And that is actually going to be the end of it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys after the draft, where I'm going to be ranking all of the draft picks, which team I thought had the best draft, which team I thought had the worst draft, and so on, so forth. But thank you guys so much for watching once again, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.